this song brightens up your day, you only need these 3 chords. This is being filmed during the COVID-19 pandemic, and I hope that you're healthy and safe and you're both mentally and spiritually healthy. I've got a great song if you need a little spirit lifting or if you want to help lift the spirit of others. And I do hope that you're out there spreading the ukulele love. In this tutorial, we're going to put the Cowboy Strum with it. And I'm going to spend some extra time in kind of like almost like a drill and skill thing, kind of like your exercise coach here, to help you put the singing with it. So come along and join me. Let's get going. A little warm up to get us going. We're just going to do downstrums, and we're taking this comes from the first line of every verse in the song. So we're going to do 2 C's, 2 F's, just down strokes, and then C, 2, 3, 4. Let's join me. Let's do that a couple times just to warm us up. 1, 2, I'm ready. Begin. It's C, C, F, F, C, 2, 3, 4. Do it again. It's C, C, last time. It's C, C, F, F, and C, 2, 3, 4. Now let's put some singing with it. We're going to take the lyrics and the melody from the first line of the very first verse. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. See right down there? Okay. What we're going to do now is put the pattern that we just did with those lyrics. I'll listen to it. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. Like that. Come and join me. You have to do a pickup into it. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. Now, let's change over to the Cowboy Strum. We're going to do the Cowboy Strum, and it's going to follow that same pattern that we did, but we have more strumming to do. So it's C, C, F, F, C, 2, 3, 4. Do that with me. 1, 2, here we go. C, C, let's do it again. It's C, C, F, F, C, 2, 3, 4. Repeat this section as many times as you need to, maybe even on your own, just so that you're feeling nice and comfortable doing the strumming and making those chord changes. If you're ready to move on, let's add some singing to it. So just to help you, what I've done is every time you're going to start the Cowboy Strum, I've put that in the lyrics here. So hope that helps you. Here we go. Remember, there's a pickup. 1, 2, 3. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. 1, 2, let's do again. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. 1, 2, let's do again. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. All right. Hope you're feeling like, oh, I can kind of sort of get that. Again, timestamps down below if you need to practice that. If you're ready to move on, if you're feeling like that's comfortable, let's tackle the second line of each verse. Let's just take the chords and do downstrums with them. 4 C's and 4 G's. 1, 2, ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and G. 2, 3, 4. Do it again and C. 2, 3, 4, and G. 2, 3, 4. Do it again. C. 2, 3, 4, and G. 2, 3, 4. Once you're feeling good and comfortable with that, let's add the cowboy strum in. With the cowboy strum, 1, 2, ready, begin. C, 2, 3, 4, and G. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, do it again. It's C, 2, 3, 4, and G. 2, 3, 4. One more time. It's C, 2, 3, 4, and G. 2, 3, 4. Feeling comfortable? Let's add the second line of the first verse with that. Okay, we have a tricky corner to negotiate here as we're driving through the song. So there are pickups in this song, and pickups kind of take the ending of something and push it forward so the song has momentum. We're going to do 5 cowboy strums because actually that last one is left over from the first line, and 4 G's. So when we start singing, let's just do it with downstrums for singing. There's a bright and a sunny side too. Let's just try that with single downstrums. Join me. So here we go. There is going to get a downstrum. And there's a bright and a sunny side too. Now let's do it with the cowboy strum. 5 cowboy strums. There's gets a cowboy strum. 1, 2, 3. There's a bright and sunny side too. With me so far? Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. There's a bright and a sunny side too. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. There's a bright and a sunny side too. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. There's a bright and a sunny side too. With me so far? Again. I'm not watching. Rewind this as many times as you need. I'm here for you, and that's one of the beauties of video. The third line of every verse is just kind of like the reverse of the second line. We start with 4 G's and then 4 C's. 1, 2, down strums. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Here we go. G, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. Ready to put it with the cowboy strum? 1, 2, ready, begin. G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, 2, and do it again. It's G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, 2, and do it again. G, 2, 3, 4, and C, 2, 3, 4. All right. Feeling nice and comfortable with that? Let's add the lyrics. So just like what we experienced going into the second line, we've got the same thing happening in the third line. We're going to have a G that's left over from that second line that starts what we call the pickup into the third line. So, though we meet, so we're going to have to do 5 cowboy strums to get that whole line in on the G, and then ending with 4 C's. And I'll bet you what you're thinking is this probably pattern's going to continue in this song, and you'd be right. Here we go. So I'll give you a 3 count to get in because that's the way it works. 1, 2, 3. Though we meet with the darkness and strife. 1, 2, 3. Though we meet with the darkness and strife. 1, 2, 3. Though we meet with the darkness and strife. All right. Hope you're feeling ready to move on to the next one. So, the last line of the song, it would be to fit in that nice pattern of 8, you've got 4 G's and 4 C's. But you're coming from the third line of the song where you were playing a C. So the way we're going to have to break it down is 1 C, 4 G's, and 4 C's. So let's just practice that with downstrums again. Here we go. C, G, 2, 3, 4, and C, 2, 3, 4. Do that again. C, G, 2, 3, 4, and C, 2, 3, 4. Do it again. C, G, 2, 3, 4, and C, 2, 3. Let's put it with the cowboy strum. It's going to be a little bit more challenging because only 1 C. Here we go. C, G, 2, 3, 4, and C, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. C, G, 2, 3, 4, and C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. C, G, 2, 3, 4, and C, 2, 3, 4. Single down strums, last line of the first verse. 1, 2, 3. The sunny side we also may view. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. The sunny side we also may view. 1, 2, 3. The sunny side we also may view. Let's do it with the cowboy strum. 1, 2, 3. The sunny side we also may view. 1, 2, 3. The sunny side we also may view. 1, 2, 3. The sunny side we also may view. 1, 2, three. The sunny side we also may view. Moving on to the chorus. The first two lines of the chorus are a little bit easier to negotiate. Everything starts right at the beginning of the line. So if you're struggling with adding singing, these are the lines where you should start adding, giving yourself the challenge of adding the singing. So you have 4 C's, 4 F's, 4 C's and 4 G's, and that gets you through the first 2 lines. Let's do that. Just with downstrums. Ready, begin. C, 2, 3, 4, and F, 2, 3, 4, and C, 2, 3, 4, and G, 2, 3, 4. Let's make that the Cowboy Strum. 1, 2, ready, begin. C, 2, 3, 4, and F, 2, 3, 4, and C, 2, 3, 4, and G, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, do it again. It's C, 2, 3, 4, and F, 2, 3, 4, and C, 2, 3, 4, and G, 2, 3, 4. Let's add the lyrics. So it just stays right with it. Let's just go back to downstrums. Here we go. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. 1, 2, let's do it again. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of light. All right, let's do the Cowboy Strum with it. 1, 2, ready, here we go. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. Oops, I kind of goofed it there. Let's do that one again for me. 1, 2, ready, here we go. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. 2, 3, 4. Okay, moving on. Well, there's a pickup to this third line again. So we're going to do 1 G, 4 C's, and 4 F's. Let's just practice it with a Cowboy Strum. 1, 2, 3. G, C, C, 3, 4, and F, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. G, C, 2, 3, 4, and F, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. G, C, 2, 3, 4, and F, 2, 3, 4. All right, adding the words. 1, 2, 3. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way. 1, 2, 3. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way. 1, 2, 3. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way. Ready for that last line? Let's do it. Once again, we've got a pickup, so we're going to do 1 F, 2 C's, 2 G's, and 4 C's. So let's do it on the Cowboy Strum, that 1 F going into the C's. 1, 2, 3, F, C, C, G, G, C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, F, C, C, G, G, C, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, F, C, C, G, G, C, 2, 3, 4. If we part is on an F. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. If we keep on the sunny side of life. 1, 2, 3. If we keep on the sunny side of life. 1, 2, 3. If we keep on the sunny side of life. Now, let's just take a quick little look at coming from the end of a chorus into a verse. Because there's a pickup. The first start of a verse is actually the last C in the chorus. So let's do the last line of the chorus going into the first line of the verse. 1, 2, 3. If we keep on the sunny side of life, oh, the storm and its fury broke today. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3. If we keep on the sunny side of life, oh, the storm and its fury broke today. Like that. You know, I've had some of my students that have gone through the whole course and they're still saying to me, why does music do that? Because it does. The answer is really complicated in some ways, but it's just the way the music is constructed. And so learning to deal with it now while you're a beginner is a really good idea. And I know sometimes it gets like, but you'll get it. Hey, I've been talking into the camera by myself. So, I hope that you're finding this useful. And please hit the like, subscribe, all those good things. Hit the notification bell because it helps other ukulele players find this video. And I would love to hear from you. If you can leave me a comment and let me know if this is helping, if there's other things I could do to help you on your ukulele journey, I'd be glad to help. If you'd like to help support me financially, you can do that really easily at $1 a month, even at patreon.com. I've got a link down below, and that gets you to the chord chart for this. And the chord chart's got some little extras in it too. I hope you find it very useful for you and one that you'd want to share. And you can always say, I got that from the Ukulele Fool.